We all know the struggles of standing up for what we believe in, and making sure our voices are heard. But for David Gianforte, that was made a little easier. David is the son of Republican Governor Greg Gianforte of Montana, and he recently used his relationship with his father to make sure his voice was heard as he advocated for LGBTQ+ rights. Earlier this year, state legislature bills were proposed that would harm transgender rights in Montana. Knowing about the bills and wanting to fight for what rightfully should not be taken away from transgender people, David went to his father's office to personally talk to him about the bills. In the interview with Montana Free Press, the 21-year-old revealed to the public that they identify as non-binary and use he/they pronouns. David stated that they had an obligation to make sure their father was aware of the bills proposing to take away rights from the transgender community and make sure their voice was heard. It's not often that someone with a close relationship to a politician has the same values and believes that same freedoms should be given to minority communities. The governor responded to David with an email saying, "I would like to better understand your thoughts and concerns. When can we get together to talk about it? Love, Dad." Brooke Stroik, spokesperson for the governor, noted that their office would not comment on private conversations between the governor and David. The Republican legislator had proposed 10 bills that would affect the transgender community, including those denying healthcare to minors and limiting the definition of sex. Another bill prohibited drag shows on public property, which resulted in the state legislature banning Zoe Zephyr, a transgender Democratic lawmaker, from the floors of the State House. Despite what had been proposed, a few weeks after the meeting between the governor and David, the governor sent the legislation back to the legislature with revisions. David made a statement that the press release accompanying those changes was strange, saying that it is bizarre to me to read the press release that my father put out. He talks about compassion toward children, the youth of Montana, while simultaneously taking away healthcare from the youth in Montana. It's basically a contradiction in my mind. This story proves that you can make a difference, no matter your relationships with people in power. David's courage to stand up for what he believes in is commendable, and hopefully this example will give others the same courage to do the same.